Hey y'all, Attorney Freelo here from the Law Office of Chastity Freelo, and I wanted to come to y'all and talk about something that's been all over social media, the situation between Kevin and Drika Gates and whether they were actually married. If you've been on social media, then you may have seen that Kevin Gates have been claiming that he and Drika Gates were never really married. But here's the thing, I want to tell y'all how this will play out in Texas under the Texas Family Code. So, under the Texas Family Code, a couple here in Texas can be common law married, even if they never had a wedding ceremony or if they never had a marriage license. In Texas, a common law marriage, also called an informal marriage, is legally recognized when three things are true. You both agree to be married, you live together in Texas as a married couple, and you represent to others that you are married. We also call this holding out. If those three elements are met, the law treats you the same as if you are a formerly married couple. Now, I'm not in Kevin and Drika business, and I'm not making any legal conclusions about their relationship. But based on what they've been sharing publicly over the years, many people are pointing out that the way they lived and presented themselves, like online, on social media, and on TV, could easily meet the Texas common law marriage requirements. Of the three elements that have to be met in order to declare a relationship an informal marriage, the one that is the most difficult to prove is the agreement to be married. But Kevin and Drika Gates definitely can prove that prong because one of the things that you can use is the fact that there was a wedding ceremony that showed that they agreed to be married. And Kevin and Drika Gates definitely had a wedding ceremony. If you do a quick Google search online, Kevin and Drika Gates wedding, you will be able to see that they had a wedding. They were dressed up, people were there, they was cutting cakes, taking pictures, doing everything under the sun. So, just saying. So even if someone later says we were never married, the Texas courts, they look at the facts, not the captions, not the interviews, not the tweets, not if the relationship meets those three requirements, it can legally be considered a marriage. But here's the important part. If you're common law married here in Texas, you can't just break up. You may still need a divorce, and you need the divorce to divide property, handle finances, or children, and to close the chapter cleanly. If you're in a long term relationship and unsure whether the law might see you as a marriage, or if you need clarity about your rights before a separation, let's talk. I help Houston families navigate these situations every single day with clarity and compassion.